Have you ever felt this strange emptiness? That no matter how many prayers you say or spiritual videos you watch, something still feels missing? We live in a world overflowing with religion, yet starving for kindness. We've built more temples than we've built trust. And though we know what's right, we don't always know how to live it. So today I invite you into a space where peace has no label, where compassion is bigger than belief, and where ethics don't require any religion, just a human heart. This is the world of Beyond Religion, a powerful and healing vision from His Holiness the Dalai Lama, crafted not for Buddhists or Christians or atheists, but for human beings, like you, like me. So the question is, why this book? And why now? Before we step in, let's pause for a moment and ask something honest. If religion is supposed to bring us peace, then why is the world so divided? Why is there war, hatred, anxiety, even among the most devout? Because we live in a world on fire. Violence in the name of belief. Politics dividing brother from brother. Mental health struggles, loneliness, greed, fear, while temples, mosques, and churches continue to fill. So His Holiness asks, is religion enough anymore? And gently, lovingly he suggests, we must go beyond it. Not against it, not without it, but beyond it, to find something deeper and more lasting. Ethics based on our shared humanity. This book doesn't attack religion, it respects it deeply. But it also reveals a deeper truth. Being a good human doesn't need belief. It needs behavior. That's what this book offers. A new lens to see life through. A guide to build inner peace, emotional clarity, and strong relationships. Not through rituals, but through universal human values. And the best part? You don't need to convert. You don't need to believe in karma or heaven. You just need to be open, honest, curious. That's all. Let's know about the author, a monk with a message for the world. The voice behind this book is none other than His Holiness the 14th Dalai Lama, a spiritual leader, a Nobel Peace Prize winner, a humble monk in exile, but above all, a human being who has chosen compassion over comfort and peace over power. Born as Tenzin Gyatso, he was recognized as the Dalai Lama as a child. But what makes him remarkable is not just his title. It's his deep understanding of suffering and his unwavering belief that kindness can heal the world. In Beyond Religion, he speaks not as a Buddhist leader, but as a fellow human soul, gently guiding us back to what truly matters. And now let's walk into that world together. The heart of the message, a universal moral compass. His Holiness believes the world needs a secular ethics, a shared code of compassion and conscience that doesn't depend on religious belief. You don't have to believe in heaven to be kind. You don't need karma to know that hurting someone is wrong. Ethics based on empathy, compassion, honesty, tolerance, self-restraint. These are not Buddhist ethics. These are human ethics. And in a world that is growing more diverse every day, this may be the only way to build true peace. The two levels of ethics. The Dalai Lama introduces two kinds of ethical practice. 1. Ethics grounded in religion, based on spiritual belief, specific doctrines, divine law. 2. Secular ethics, grounded in universal human values, like empathy and concern for others. Religion can deepen ethical values, but it shouldn't be the only source. Why? Because billions don't follow one religion. And even within religions, people disagree. But suffering, joy, love, kindness, these are common to all. 0 moving from belief to behavior. His Holiness gently critiques how many people believe in religion, but don't live its ethics. What matters, he says, is not how often you pray, but how often you are present, how often you choose to help, how often you pause your ego for someone else's pain. Spirituality is not performance, it is practice. And sometimes the most spiritual act is a simple, quiet act of kindness. Ethics in education, the real revolution. One of the most practical and powerful ideas in this book is the call for ethical education. The Dalai Lama proposes that schools should teach children how to manage emotions, cultivate empathy, make moral choices, develop inner peace, without ever needing to invoke religion. Imagine that. A generation of emotionally intelligent, ethically aware young humans, not divided by beliefs but united by shared values. This, he says, is how we secure the future. Compassion in a divided world. In today's digital chaos, hate comments, echo chambers, online shaming, we are losing touch with real empathy. But the Dalai Lama says, even in disagreement we can still care. Even in anger we can restrain harm. Compassion does not mean weakness. It means strength with softness. It means holding someone's pain even when you don't agree with their choices. This is the ethics our world is starving for. Inner peace equals world peace. One of the most moving ideas in Beyond Religion is this. A calm mind brings inner strength and self-confidence. That's very important for good health. Peace doesn't start in parliaments. It starts in our own nervous systems. By cultivating mindfulness, by practicing stillness, by choosing not to react in rage, we become seeds of peace in a stormy world. No government can legislate that. No religion can force it. It is a personal revolution, and a quiet one. A path forward for all. Whether you are religious, spiritual but not religious, or don't believe in anything at all, this book offers you a path. Not to convert you, not to judge you, but to invite you, to live with more heart, to love with more responsibility, to be ethical, just because it's the right thing to do. Final reflection. From division to dignity. The Dalai Lama doesn't want us to give up our faith. He wants us to go deeper than faith, to a place where love leads, not labels. Because when we strip away the robes, rituals, and religions, we are all just human beings, trying to live, trying to love, trying to matter. And that, my friend, is something worth building a future on. Let's take a breath and gently reflect on what this journey has given us. 1. Religion is valuable, but not the only path to goodness. 2. We need secular ethics to navigate a diverse, modern world. 3. Compassion, empathy, and emotional awareness are universal values. 4. We can teach these values in schools and homes, without invoking faith. 5. Inner peace is the foundation of world peace. 6. We don't need to believe the same things, to live with the same heart. Thank you truly for walking this path with me today, not just as a listener, but as a seeker, as someone willing to explore beyond labels and look deeper into what makes us human. If this audiobook touched something inside you, if it made you pause, reflect, or soften, then I invite you, not just to like or subscribe, but to live these values, to be the calm in chaos, the kindness in a cruel world. Share your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear from your heart. And if you feel someone you know needs to hear this, send it with love. Until we meet again, be kind, be awake, be human.